Ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Taking a look at the starters for the Nike EYBL All-Stars tonight, it's Joey Johnson at point with Jonathan Lack taking the 2 spot, Bryant Cologne and sharpshooter Tyson Ice McCall at the 3 and 4, and respectfully Al Pachumsi patrolling center. And you look at this WCBL All-Star lineup tonight, Devontae Mills is their floor general. He's joined by Jaden Moore in the backcourt. And then you have MP, Drexel Carrington, and Miles Thunderstone bringing the heat up front. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
6 on the shot clock. Screen by Stone. Left side, Moore. Ooh, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's the EYBL. It's a 3-point game, and the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's McCall. Takes a 3. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Edwards outside. To the inside. Here's Stone. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And a tough finish for him, but he gets it to fall.
He showed no fear going up against the taller defender.
Outside, it's Johnson. Up top, Lack. Cologne. Back to Lack. Kicks it to Johnson. Now it's McCall inside. He's covered by Edwards. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Here's McCall. And it's McCall finishing it off.
And once McCall's out in space, he's so shifty and almost impossible to match up with.
So it's the West now. Outside Mills. Offline with the 3. Johnson with the rock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Lack. Over Mills. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Well, Lack knows when to assert himself offensively. Great job drawing the D's hand there.
And that's good as he hits both that time. So it's the West now. Trailing by 2. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
And it's going to be 2 free throws through the contact on the shot. It's going to be on MP.
Willing to fight for his look, Robinson absorbing the foul while in the act.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Mills on the wing. McCall covering. Edwards inside. Mills outside. Edwards. 6 to shoot. Over to Terminenko. The WCBL missing again. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
The West trailing. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Stone sets the screen. To the paint. Can they get it? Good, and the assist goes to MP.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Pass to Mills. Fires from deep. Here's Stone. And Stone with the jam.
He sees the trajectory of the shot, and he created his own basket. For being so laid back, Miles Stone, he always has a huge impact on the game.
Here's McCall. He has 7 for Chauncey outside. McCall gets it to go for basket number 4, shooting a healthy 4 for 6.
You can see the defense is flustered. They just can't seem to shut him down.
Here's Edwards. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. To the middle, Dermonenko. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Here's Edwards.
I love how aggressive he was on that play. That's a tough one to defend.
Don't give up easy layups no matter what.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make a substitution. Both fall at the line that time. EYBL leading this one. Cologne on the outside. Johnson swings it to McCall. Robinson sets the screen. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. Down low. Here's Edwards. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Outside Luan. Over Edwards. And Luan gets it to go.
Excellent read by Cologne. He noticed the defense overcommit and exploited it by finding the uncovered man.
Inside. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 of 5 with his first make.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Kicks it to McCall. To the middle. Robinson. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
Ooh, staying active on the interior, Robinson gets the look he wants.
The WCBL calls timeout. And here's the West All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. Outside Mills. Moore, defended by Lack. The rebound by McCall. Pass to Lack. And now Johnson. Cologne on the outside. McCall. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And here's the West All-Stars. Trailing by 5. Here's Edwards. And Stone gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's the EYBL with it. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a hot start. And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. Just a very laid-back and chill kid.
A shot by Edwards, no good. Cologne with it. Now Carrington defends. And Stone with the rejection. Down low, Edwards. Here's more. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up 2.
Nice save by Moore. Chasing after the play, crashing the glass, keeps the possession alive.
Pass to Cologne. This one for 3. Nails the three-pointer. So it's the West now. To the paint. Stone! The shot from the low post is good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Nike EYBL, up 4. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Great D that time from Drexel Carrington. The West All-Stars trailing. Edwards inside. He's against McCall. And it's Edwards missing. Outside, Black. Pass to Cologne. Now Johnson. Now here's Perchumpsey. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And McCall tickles the twine.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Here's Edwards. Yes, and a nice dime from Stone.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
It's Lack on the wing. Stolen by Carrington. Back to Edwards. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Now here's Lack. And even 3-on-3 break. And that's a foul called on Carrington. That's his first foul. Here's Lack. Cologne. Pass to Perchumpsey. Outside, it's Johnson. Clock at 6. No good on the triple. And here's the fast break. Yes! And the foul! Jonathan Lack picks one up. Here's McCall. He's got 13 on the night. Cologne on the outside. There's the double team with Carrington. Perchumpsey, good.
That's the strategy. Give Perchumpsey the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup.
If they think that that kind of defense is going to get it done against him, they are sorely mistaken.
McCall outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Even without the three ball falling for him, defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
And they're moving it up. Pass to Cologne. Here's Perchumpsey. And Perchumpsey throws it down.
Athletic move to the rim from Perchumpsey. He saw his chance, and he took it.
And the West All-Stars call time here. So it's both teams making a change here. So it's the West now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Good!
They executed their offense to perfection on that trip down.
EYBL leading this one. Outside, Black. And a 3 off target. Here's Edwards. And the dunk by MP.
Heads-up play by the offense, finding a soft spot in the D and getting the flush.
Poor resistance at the rim.
Yeah, I'd like to see more energy on the defensive end. Never want to allow easy looks.
Here's Robinson. The rebound brought home by Carrington. The WCBL on offense. Edwards up top, defended by Robinson, and it's Edwards missing. Outside, Black. Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. The UIBL, no good that time either. Pulls it from 20. Again, MP missing.
Man, that's a tough shot, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, there were more effective options on the court he could have turned to there.
They get the board. Second chance shot, and Perchumsey lays it in.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And here is Mills. Over Johnson. And it's finished off by Harris.
What a gutsy play. He muscles his way to the rebound and pounds home the putback.
The battle on the boards could go a long way towards deciding this one.
And if the play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Timeout called by the EYBL. Here's Schrader. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's what you call passing a teammate open, guiding him perfectly.
Pass to Perchumsey. Miles Stone, what a defensive effort there. The West All-Stars leading this one. To the inside. Count it.
And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Now McCall. Perchumsey outside. Here's Dermanenko, defended by Harris.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the rebound.
Edwards. That's good. And Harris comes up with the assist.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. They need to stop this run.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different defensive look.
Now here's McCall. That's good. It's his 7th make in 14 attempts.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
Well, what a battle we've seen between MP and McCall so far. They've each had their moments in this one.
You can tell there's a lot of competitive fire between these two, and they both want to get the best of each other. But for as high of a prospect as McCall is rated, MP's done a fantastic job of hanging with him in this game.
Black, no good.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
And it's Edwards missing. The UIBL trailing. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going. No hesitation. Lack got the ball, pulled up, and immediately took a shot.
Edwards, that's good. And so it's the EYBL with it. Cologne on the outside. Animus there on the triple. Inside. And it's Edwards missing. Swings it to McCall. Some solid defense right there by Jaden Moore. And here's the West All-Stars. They're leading by 8. Cologne with it. Out to the wing. Outside, McCall. And here's Lack. And it's off from three-point range.
I don't think there's a person in the building who thought he was going to miss that.
Yeah, he had a wide open look. Wonder if he had maybe a little too much time. Well, Lack's on his toes out there. He's focused on the movement of his teammates and looking to find the open man.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally. Here's Moore. Down low. Edwards' shot is good.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Now a timeout called by EYBL.
This is pure desperation now. You think there's enough time left, Danny?
I have some serious doubts. It's clear what they have to do. I mean, it's a quick shot, it's a foul, but there's also hope that they get some missed free throws.
What a monster on the glass. I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this, Danny.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance that he has.
Put a fork in them. Their comeback hopes are out the window. It's safe to say it at this point.
Yeah, this deal, it's done. It's finished. It's over.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Known as a gentle giant of sorts, don't let Stone's laid-back demeanor fool you, because he's capable of dominating defenses.
Timeout called by the EYBL. What do you think here, guys?
And they're going to try to come up with a good play here.
Yeah, they should. They're not going to get too many more chances.
Chumsey, Moore covering. Lack for three. Here's Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Moore. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big.
Turning into a really exciting season. Well, hey, what's good, Tyson?
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm gonna get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well,
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the